said.
晚安，
Comma.
赶一下进度，
Comma.
随时出门状态。
Hello， 欢迎大家收看解说频道，我是蛋。所以等一下我开台一下，对，然后等一下也是要出门了，差不多赶一下进度啊。哇，这个天气很热。早安，早安。所以我会赶一下进度，然后随时会出门状态。好。所以我应该是会继续赶出新的，应该等下10点这样就会出门了。够。好，就到海了。
我放在地上有那个等多一下子啦。
那我去啊。感觉是到时可能会要爬山下去，没办法下去了，下去。会死掉。No, yo sé yo, no, yo sé yo. Yo sé yo.
Got the compressed air capsule. Now, to get all the machine parts. According to Moreland, the herd should be south of here. Well, this is where Moreland said the herd would be. They must have moved on. I need to pick up their trail. Better look for tracks. There. Tracks should lead me to the herd. There's the herd. I should have the parts I need. More machines. First. Ah! The storm's whipped up a sand spiral.
Melt Lim
Great.
said, "Oops."
Oops. 等到10点我就下线了。我要无双 style。
More machines. Gotta deal with them first. Okay, got them all. Now where did the herd go?
喵很早哦你，但是已经不在了。起来的太早了。话说我的，
Melt Lim said,
你早才比较出奇。
我也觉得很出奇哦。我早上6点就醒了哎，就是。
Could look around with my focus.
这种子。
Melt Lim said,
哇，这么早！
Melt Lim said,
所以这么早起有虫吃吗？
也有虫吃。还要陪我哥去车场哦。
Synthetic membrane. should have enough parts to build this thing now.
個問號在哪裡？喂，沙包，拍到我一個啊！我那邊係什麼啊？看不到哦。马枪太强了，我觉得。你这么快就回去了？不能快速行动。我就看到问号的时候，不能快回来。天气很恶劣哦。
Finally going to get away from this place.
Well, good thing that Aloy showed up. What can I do for you, partner?
还没讲我话。
I've got everything I need to build the
incredible diving mask.
I think diving mask.
哎，有了潜水。
I won't quibble. The workbench is all yours. There's a marvel.
Melt
It
limb
works.
said.
Let me try it.
有
Lang's
I'll
eye.
get down there and get those embers.
Assuming I don't drown.
这边3个连载。
So what are you really looking for down there?
It's hard to explain. Something that caused a malfunction in the apparatus that controls the old city. I think it started the flood.
Well, I thought we started the flood. Like we sprung a trap. I don't know how we were detected. Like I said, the dancing lights around us changed, turned to sea life. There was this flash of red, and the roar of water surging in.
Wait, a flash of red?
A red light from a spot near the grate on the floor where the water burst through. It was like a beacon.
A warning. Thanks. That might help.
I hope it does. And good luck down there.
Okay, time to see if this thing works.
哎，有话讲啊，你们。啊！
I should be on my way.
不要摆那个 pose 摆很久。
Adventure continues.
What now? I'm always willing to engage in some commerce.
资源不足。都不够资源。再
I'll
会。
be going.
Finally.
去潜水。哇！现在
So far, so good. I can actually breathe down here.
哦，根本不用怕氧气啊！哦，根本。哇，这是外挂模式啊！哦。这根本是外挂哦！之前我潜水是干嘛？一直还要怕淹水，毛病了哦！我真的我不明白上次我潜水来干嘛。
Diving mask seems to be holding up. I've never been able to swim this deep before.
喂，你潜水都不可以讲话，不正常。所以现在是怎样？上去。啊？OK， 摆这个2公斤。
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big bet turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt its cruelest hand ever to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first.
啊，要这后面的是什么？拉维加斯，拉维斯是出名卡西诺的 ，That's why 啦。贩卖水源。
Melt Lim said, "Hi."
二哥，
Melt Lim said,
看到半身，
哇啦，你这个变态哦你！我的 webcam 不是重点哦，重点是游戏哦。哎，我要做么啊？我要游上去。很多东西。
Medical lights. Must be Poseidon's doing.
波塞冬。这样容易找到吗？波塞冬。
That looks like a way out. Poseidon's down here somewhere. Gotta find where it's hiding.
潜着水不应该是可以讲到话的。
Whoa! I can fight that thing underwater.
如果小心点。
This place is massive. All of it's encased in a dome.
Melblim said.
有面具吧？
他面具也是很强大咯，我觉得站在水里面就是。
Melblim said.
不然就是心里自己在对话。
他这样子戴面具耶，都可能講到嘢哦，真的是在心里讲话，但这东西好像不好的。我们在园区那一边。
Melblim said.
尼斯湖水怪。
还一直游那个周围哦。那边的风力很大哦。老子拿不到箱子哦。不给我拿就是不给我拿。
Melblim said.
水里面没有风力的啦。
Melblim said.
那是水流。
寻找红冠。那水流量大，我才游过去。那边。
Melblim said.
打倒尼斯湖水怪吧。
如何打倒哦，先生？寻找红冠。Where's the red light？ 该不会是这些东西
Melblim said.
被他停电。
我觉得我停电线，然后他还没到啊。那中间那水流一样大的。不管是这些，不确定他要我去哪里。不要包。这箱子是不一定要拿的。 靠塞找的地方。
Alert. Critical flooding detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first. According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here.
Paris Tower 啊，因为这边是 San Francisco 的附近。
There's the access point. Should lead me to the pump node.
哦，我觉得它的地下水都很大，这样。
There must be a whole network of these tunnels down here. Water lines for the entire city. I can't reach the ledge from here. Maybe something I can climb to get out.
The primer node shut down now. I think the last time I was down here was during the Lumia Grand incident. A malfunction led to an overflow of detergent in the pipes. Suds rose from every fountain. As we frantically tried to fix it, I looked up and saw everyone in the lobby chasing bubbles the size of basketballs. Young and old alike. Another magical moment in the impossible city.
Recording from Stanley Chan. One node down. Better swim back up and find the access point for the second node. According to the map, the second node should be on the other side of the door.
对，怎么这东西游到来这里？ 山海峡裂开。语音转文字稿。回江都吃了没？
Another access point.
Melt
Should get
limb
into the second
said.
地上有坐骑，
地上有坐骑，有不要发现我，快点走。那我
Melt limb said.
那水里就拿这个为
Comma.
坐骑。
坐骑，我觉得我应该是被他扒死就有哦。他就不可以准备个梯子给我上去吗？对不对？只能 kiss 哎。
I'll dry off. Eventually.
Just shut down the secondary node. No more water for the fountains. No more shows. No one left to appreciate them anyway. I'll never forget the city's grand reopening. The fountains had been bone dry for years. No one believed they'd ever return. So, as the first bloom arced up in the dome, the music swelling, my heart soared right along with it. The city gave me a second chance once. Now I have one, too.
The domes, the water. This was once before. Okay, I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station. According to the map, the maiden station should be at the south end of the dome. There's red light in that tower. Just like at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station. But how to get in?
我要被发现了。
Part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in. Okay, let's see what this is.
找氧气。啊，着陆了。
I think I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge. should be a console in here. There. Time to dry this place out. That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Excitement. At least the purge didn't get rid of all of the water.
System shutdown's almost done. The only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever. At least I won't be around to see it destroyed. The Odyssey will be well on its way to Sirius by the time the swarm gets here. Still, my last memory of this place will be empty. A city that's already dead.
Stanley Jones. He didn't seem much for this place. He doesn't sound like the others.
Look inside the door. 那气球意思。
Left these machines behind. I could sneak by them. Deal with the big one first. end is through there. But where did that machine go?
Aloy! It's a miracle!
Oh. Oh. 大概trigger 的东西哦。Come on.
Was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Delph.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
Places, fellas. Get to that overhang.
Everything's sticking. Ugh.
Come on, gentlemen, get a move on.
我想上去。哦，有个梯子。
So the great adventurers rose triumphant, their foe bereft of strength.
Whatever we planned on charging for this show of ours, it just doubled.
You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reverence. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. Well, we'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks.
Oh, picture it, fellas. A whole stage. No, a whole arena filled with these lights.
Might I remind you, there's still the issue of transportation?
Poseidon should be somewhere beyond this door. Time to bring it home.
我觉得远方人会遇到我。
Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it. There. I should be able to use that console.
I can't do it. I can't give up on this place. I'm leaving everything on standby. The system's equipped for runs for decades, if not hundreds of years. It's a long shot. But maybe someday, against all odds, someone will find this place again. Marvel at its lights and wonders. Discover a fortune and boundless opportunity. Make it their own dream. After all, if the city can give me a second chance, if water can flow in a wasteland, anything's possible.
He was right.
又被 hack 了。
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
感觉没有这样顺利哦，怎么会是这样子？
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system. World and crew must have headed back up top. Probably in those they could carry her, but...
Wow! 有美刀哦，两等我。
Days later, for sure.
Oh. 要的过后原来是长这样，原来我诅咒什么事？对吧？上去。
Poseidon
啊，这什么？这底下什么？
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big bet turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt this cruelest hand ever to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first.
We were recording from Stanley Chen. An elevator. Merlin must have built this before the place flooded. Might still work. Be nice not to have to climb back up.
It must have powered up the whole city.
Is that an eagle? How much did all this cost?
Show my old gramps always wanted.
There's another.
His dream realized, his old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve is a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But with all the ruins here, might want to look around before I head back. And with my new diving mask, I should be able to swim as deep as I want to. Once I find a place with more water.
OK， 要回去。
I see you, champion. Sit, please. Be careful if you're traveling southwest, champion. Rebels have set up camp in the hills. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to dig your grave.
Thanks for the warning.
If you
Sounds
walk
like the
by,
Tanakh
you'll
could use
miss
a
out
hand
on a
dealing with
good
these
trade.
rebels.
Honorable paint that.
冰风暴雨的。
You look geared up for battle. Always a smart choice.
Freezing? So can I.
Oh, I almost didn't see you there.
I have to.
I'll keep on.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it. Okay. Data modules in.
I like this one.
I'm back, Gaia.
Hello, Aloy. What would you like to discuss?
Were you able to make use of Poseidon?
Yes. Many rivers, streams, and lakes associated with the regional watershed have been detoxified. As a result, red algae growth levels have seen a marked decline. According to my data, however, it appears a localized occurrence of red algae continues to persist near the coast.
Maybe I'll look into it when I can. So, Poseidon spent the last 20 years hiding out in Las Vegas. From the data I found, it seems the city had an advanced water reclamation system. Is that why Poseidon went there?
Most likely. In an effort to protect itself, Poseidon sought out a safe harbor where it could access water supply functions. There, buried and encased in a protective dome, it could guard against any threats.
Like 3 Oseram showmen?
I suspect that was not the first time it felt the need to repel trespassers.
So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
When I dove down into Vegas, I found data about the man who built the dome over the city, Stanley Chen. It turns out he was a member of Far Zenith. But if he loved Vegas so much, why did he abandon it? Why not try to save it?
The Zeniths, at their core, have proven to be exceptional survivalists. Faced with overwhelming odds of extinction, they chose to flee.
Even still, what he achieved. Water to the wasteland, an entire city brought back to life. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby, just waiting for someone to come along and wake it up. I should be going.
Goodbye, Aloy.
Goodbye.
Oh, hey.
I see you've got strike set up. Mind if I have a go at it?
Really? Sure. Let's do it.
我现在不想玩了。
Actually, maybe we should play another time.
Just say the word.
I gotta head out.
Good luck.
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough. And then, one day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was a liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
What else can you tell us about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses. You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training, toiling away, alone. So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave. You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many. Did it interest you? I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis. Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use? No. Any information about them was redacted.
阿洛也太蠢。
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't, okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath. It's you. Hey, I just, wanted to see how you're doing. I'm fine. And look, about earlier, forget it. Was there anything else? So have you been able to make use of your expertise? I guess so. Gaia transferred a lot of data on Hephaestus to study. And? Any insights? It looks like it's been modifying its code, increasing in size and complexity over the years. There's a lot to analyze still. Okay, well... keep at it, I guess. So have you been upstairs at all? Not really. Varl sometimes comes down here to talk. Keeps asking if I'm okay. I thought he only wanted to know about my productivity, but... it's almost like he actually wants to talk to me. Yeah, I think he does. Have you talked with anyone else in the base? I speak with Gaia. She asked me how I'm feeling and my opinion on various topics. I didn't expect that from an AI. That's all thanks to Elizabeth. She believed Gaia had to care, not just follow her programming orders. I know. Independent emotional processing enabled the previous version of Gaia to create you, after all. Yeah. I guess so. What else can you tell me about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about... So this secret virtual space... You said Tilda showed you paintings and... It's time for me to go. I'll check on you later. Yeah, sure.
走来这边集结。为什么这样？
It's a little loud, Aaron.
I know. It makes you want to punch something. More like someone. So you're the one that helped me find it. People make mistakes.
Hey, Aloy. Is everything all right? It seemed like you and Varl were down at that basement for a while.
Yeah, everything's fine, I guess.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
You still sifting through loads of data?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's lots of words. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more pictures in it. Not much luck there, but I did find out about these holofilms. Like images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram-like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards for those hollows.
It seems like you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I could make sense of anything. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. That's half the fun. You won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
What did you do?
I made one joke about how they, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt. I see someone's been playing Strike.
I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off things.
You should try playing Katalo. It's a Tanakh game. Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh, sure, Tanakh. Sure he won't try and kill me if I win?
Pretty sure. Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said. Anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time. I should get going.
Back to reading, I guess. You be careful out there.
Hey, got a sec?
Of course.
How's training?
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old ones lived here. I had thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed since I left the Embrace. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew, and versus everything I know now.
The change is hard, but it gets easier over time. You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them. It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
Because it's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding, any chance we can use that against them?
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet. What do you make of this Tilda that Beta was talking about?
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta. Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
Oh well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths don't trust each other.
Maybe. You brought up Rost before. I do think about him. You know, he was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could. Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was and sent the Eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing now, I don't think he could even begin to understand it. The Sacred Lands were all he really knew. So I can't let myself dwell on him. Not with everything I have to do.
I understand. Sometimes, when I think about my sister, about what she would have become if she had survived the Proving, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while, Aloy. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
I know. But for now, the mission has to come first.
Fair enough.
I should get back out there.
We'll be here if you need us.
过后直播再回来跟他们讲话。今天说各位，拜拜，要出门了。